area. Why? Because we finna test out some new, brand spanking new makeup products. And these products were given to me at a private event. If you guys saw my most recent IMATS haul, y'all know I went to the NYX New Me event that they had down in LA when I went to IMATS. And if you haven't checked out the entire haul, you need to go ahead and check that shit out. It's down in the description box, or I will annotate it someplace up and through her, okay? Because y'all know I went to IMATS. Now, they gave me, and when I say gave me every single daggone thing from the 2014 collection, they literally gave me every single makeup product that they are coming out with in 2014. Now, I checked the website and these products are now available. So depending on how this video goes, you should be able to get your hands on at least the product that I'm finna to do a first impressions on today. And that is going to be, bam, the NYX Invincible Fullest Coverage Foundation, okay? And this is what the containers look like right here. Based on the colors of the items that I received from that event, I'm not really sure how this shit's gonna go, because this right here is a little darker than some of the shades that I done seen in some of the products that they offer. Y'all know I'm a big supporter of NYX. NYX Miami Babe is my absolute hands down favorite lip gloss, okay? So it's gonna be interesting to see how the foundations pan out. Y'all know how we do. We put the item on, okay? And we show you guys what it looks like when it first comes out. And then we wear that motherfucker all day and come back and I will show you exactly how it worked out. Whether I liked it, whether I didn't like it, you're gonna be able to see whether the color worked out on my skin tone right here. We just gonna go, you know, toe to toe with this right here and see how this works. So what I did, I chose the two darkest shades. Now, just a little FYI about the product. There are 15 colors in this particular foundation. It's supposed to come off as a satin matte finish. Satin matte, okay? So satin matte finish, so it doesn't sound like it's something that's gonna be super duper duper matte, but it does promise a matte finish. The colors that I'm looking at right now is INF as in Frank 14, and that's in chestnut. That right there, bam. And the other one is INF 15, and this is in cocoa, all right? Now, just based on the swatches and look of the colors of the actual foundation themselves, I discovered that there's a chance chestnut may be a little too light for me, but cocoa may be a little bit too dark. So that's why I've got both of them, because I may have to mix. But we're gonna try, you know, one on one side and one on the other. We're gonna see which one works, and maybe it might just mean I have to combine the two, all right? We're gonna start off with this. Like I said, Fullest Coverage Foundation. I don't see that there is an SPF of anything in these products. You guys know I'm an NW45 in Studio Fix, Studio Finish, or whatever. In MAC products, I'm a Cappuccino, and Revlon products, chestnut, okay? And this is what the container looks like, a little twist off cap right here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put it here so you guys can see it up against my skin tone, okay? You can see the undertone is a little bit yellow. It's probably gonna be a little too yellow for me. We're gonna go ahead and swatch cocoa, okay? Very significant difference. I mean, I feel like there should probably be between this and the one I'm about to show you right now, maybe one shade in between. I feel like they could have done at least one shade in between. You're gonna see how much of a difference it is in skin, in color. Y'all see that shit? Two darkest shades, okay? So this right here is super duper different from this. So I feel like you could almost take this one shade more in between, or even two, okay? Depending on the undertones you want to use, so that we have a little bit more variety for us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and rub this one out, you know? We're gonna rub it out so you guys can see it on my skin. Oh, shit. Now keep in mind, this is my hand, so that makes a difference, all right? So, oh shit. Okay, so here we go. Bam. You guys already know I already concealed under my eyes and around my eyes and just powdered it, set it a little bit so nothing else is on my face. Of course, my face is cleansed and moisturized. No primer, just because I like to make sure to test the products as is. So here's what it looks like off top. I do have areas of hyperpigmentation. I'm using my, oh shit. Woo! Will y'all smash? No? Okay. Look, I look like Chewbacca. So far from just the feel and the flow of the foundation, it doesn't feel heavy at all. Definitely a little bit thicker consistency, but it's nothing that would make you feel like you're wearing a cake face type of thing. I do have areas of hyperpigmentation here on this side, seemingly covers it up. Here's what it looks like fully applied, right? Still a little dewy because I just finished applying the rest of it on my face. But I'm gonna sit back. Y'all see? That undertone is just off to me. I'm gonna come off real ashy. I'm gonna let it set. I'm gonna come back and show you guys what it looks like after it sets, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my setting powder. We're gonna see how this right here goes. Alright, So as y'all can see, I'm still dewy, right? Now it said it's a satin matte finish, okay? But the one thing that I did notice that it also says is that you do want to set it with a powder, because I noticed I am not really mattifying. Ain't no mattification going all up and through here. So I am gonna go ahead and set it with the powder. We're gonna go ahead and set my face with my Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder in 218. Lightly tap, tap, tap. So here's what it looks like with the powder, okay, to set it. It's not super duper matte. I didn't apply a lot of powder, so you can still see it's got that glow to it. What I'm gonna do is do the rest of my face and show you what it looks like completely done. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. Y'all miss me? Okay, so this is the finished product, okay? Minus the fact that your girl hasn't done her hair yet. You know, I'm still laying my edges down. I didn't feel like doing the hair before I came back on camera, but y'all get the drift. Look, y'all, the titties looking kind of, you know, plump and perky today. I'm testing out a new bra. Yes, I'm coming out with that video very soon related to, you know, our larger chested sisters out there who trying to get a little support. You know what I'm saying? So far, from what you guys can definitely see, and it's very obvious on the face, you can automatically tell this shit right here is hella dewy, okay? So this whole, I knew the minute I saw satin in front of matte that I was gonna probably not be the biggest fan of that. I can say it doesn't feel like you have anything on your face. It's not super duper heavy. You guys saw I didn't cake it on. I know y'all gonna ask me what I'm rocking on my face as far as the lip color is concerned. I'm rocking the NYX Butter Lipstick. This is in the color Big Cherry BLS 19, okay? Bam. Y'all already know what I'm gonna do. I'm basically gonna go ahead, rock this mofo all day long, okay? Come back. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what the face looks like at the end of the day. I always try to make it a point to not reapply. Now, if I have to reapply anything or touch up anything, you guys will find out about that at the end of the video. You'll find out when I come back and show you guys what it looks like. So, I will see y'all in a few hours. Your girl's been rocking this mother sucker on her face for a good minute and a half. I actually put the camera on, turned the camera on, applied it all at about probably close to, it was 1, something like that, and it's now 10:30 or so. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like, untouched, without any reapplication of any kind of powder, nothing, okay? So this is what the actual foundation looks like after several hours of wear. I haven't even applied the butter lipstick that I was wearing earlier, even after I ate and drank. So that's just to go to show you how the butter lipstick lasted. It's more of a stain now than it is anything else. My lips are still moisturized, just FYI. Foundation, this is basically what you came here to do. The things that I can automatically tell you automatically by default, just because I know how I am. Y'all know I love a matte face, so the first thing I did not like, and y'all can probably see that in the earlier footage, is that I wasn't a fan of the fact that it gave me a ridiculously dewy look. Even after I set it with powder, it was still dewy, and that is a very, very matte powder that I applied on my face, and usually I can mattify it with just a little swipe of that powder, and I felt like I would have liked to have another pass of that powder. I have normal dry skin, so for someone who is oilier, this is probably not something that I would recommend at all. If you have any oily places on your T-zone or any of that, you're gonna shine, because you can tell I'm shiny, and I am not. Look at that, shine. This isn't, you know, this ain't highlight, okay? This is shine. It does settle in lines and wrinkles. It's $12, by the way, so it's not exactly a very expensive product. I do feel like the color selection is not exactly the best for someone in my skin range, so when you start getting past me, you're gonna probably you're only gonna find cocoa. Ain't no cinnamon brown, ain't none of that in between these mother suckers, so I'm just giving you that heads up. There's not a good chocolate range of color. Now, if you are lighter skinned, fair complected, there's a lot more variety for you. So if you're looking to try something out and you have very dry skin, this may be for you. I ran errands, went out, had plenty of time to get out in the elements. This has been worn, and I don't like the finish. Your boy didn't like it either. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how he reacted to my face when I got done with it. All right, we're gonna see what Juice's reaction is to the foundation I have on my face. All right, here we go. You can open your eyes. Okay, what do you think? You can be honest.
It's alright. Looks a little...
You can be honest. Be honest.
It's a little oily or something.
Okay, okay.
It's like slippery or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Looks a little shiny, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Looks a little shiny and oily. This is my first thought.
Okay, what about the color?
Color's fine. I mean, it just looks a little shiny and oily, that's all.
Looks a little oily?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to use
that Just first impression.
Perfect too, because that's what I'm shooting. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, my love.
Oh, no problem. I'm gonna go watch this game.
Okay.
You got me out here doing this bullshit.
Okay, so that was literally me having him close his eyes. I was about to walk out the room. I said, Juice, close your eyes. Don't say nothing. Just close your eyes. I'm gonna lead you to the bathroom. I'm gonna turn the camera on. I'm gonna show you what my face looks like. And it's not that it was horrible or anything, but the first thing he noticed was that my face looks greasy. It is shiny. So if you are oilier in the skin, as far as the T-zone or any place, this is just, I would not recommend this foundation for someone who's got an oilier skin type. I have normal skin and I don't like it. This is not it for me. The one thing that I am concerned about with this foundation that I think is gonna happen is I feel like if I perspire, I feel like I'm gonna lose some of the foundation with my perspiration. You know what I'm saying? So if I perspire and there's any little drip and whatever, or you know, I wipe my face, I feel like some of the foundation is gonna transfer and, you know, and kind of go away with it. Cause you know, like I said, it seems pretty movable, a little too movable for me. I feel greasy at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's my words to y'all, okay? If you have any questions or comments, or if you've used this foundation, if you've had the chance to check it out, or whatever the case, or you've heard anybody else talk about this foundation, let me know. If there's anything that you guys want me to review in future videos, first impressions, battle of the brands, etc., definitely make sure to leave those comments down below. I really do pay attention to what you guys ask of me. I do try to follow up and follow through on those requests that you have. And that's about it, y'all. As always, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSande. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page or my Pinterest page. Those links are down below. Hit me up on my blog, TheSocialiteLife.blogspot.com, and hit me up on Instagram at SocialiteSande. And y'all already know I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It's time for another motherfucking recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Look, we had a little bit of a hiatus.